to that breaking news that we're monitoring out of San Jacinto County this morning. We have learned 5 people were shot and killed, and authorities say 3 others were rushed to the hospital overnight.
Multiple agencies are currently searching for a suspect at a home at the Trails Inn subdivision at Walter Drive and Seth. That's where we find KPRC 2's Corley Peel.
It is still an active scene out here this morning, and I want to go ahead and bring over Sheriff Greg Capers, who has been out here all morning long. Can you just tell us what happened, why y'all were initially brought out here?
It's a mass shooting scene. There are 4 people deceased inside the house, and then there was one 8-year-old that was life flighted to an area hospital.
And that 8-year-old has also passed?
He has, ma'am, yes.
So a total of 5 people have died here?
That is correct.
All right. And you also told me that 3 children were also injured?
Well, there was 3 children covered in blood. And when we got here, we loaded them up on an ambulance with EMS and sent them to an area hospital. They checked them and no injuries. All
right. So a total of 10 people were inside the home last night?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Can you tell us why police were originally called out here?
It was a harassment call. The suspect has been known to shoot his AR-15 style .223 out in the front yard, and that's evidenced by the amount of casings that we found in his front yard.
And how did the suspect know the victims?
Just next door neighbors.
So there was a harassment call. Had he been harassing the neighbors?
Well, according to them, he steps out frequently and shoots his AR-15 in his front yard.
And where is the suspect right now?
He is on the loose. We're trying to capture him at this time.
And is there any danger to the rest of the neighborhood right now?
No, ma'am, there's not. We believe the suspect is about 15 to 20 miles away from this area.
All right. And do you have a description of that suspect? What should people look out for?
He's a Mexican male. We have identified who he is due to a Ring doorbell camera and his Mexican consulate card.
All right. So how much longer do you anticipate being out here?
8 to 12 hours.
Well, thank you so much, Sheriff. I appreciate it. Again, we know 5 people are dead after that shooting here. Out here this morning, you can take a look. This house over here, that is the suspect's house. Next door, that is where the people were found deceased. Now, this is an ongoing investigation. I will continue staying out here, gathering information. They are still looking for that man who's on the run right now. So if you know anything, you are urged to call the San Jacinto County Sheriff's Office. Reporting live from San Jacinto County, Corley Peel, KPRC 2 News.
Take a look at this picture. This is Francisco Oropeza. He has killed 5 people in the 100 block of Walters Road in Trails Inn in Cleveland, Texas on April the 29th of 2023. He is definitely dangerous. Do not confront him. If you see him, call the police. Hopefully you'll have some type of protection on you because there's no turning back for this guy right here. There's a $5 million bond set for him. So call Crime Stoppers. Maybe they will also give some money for tips. But do not approach this man. He is dangerous. And in the future, do not go over and confront your neighbors. Dial the police. You don't know what's going on in a person's brain nowadays. The devil is busy. Satan is just capturing souls left and right. And as you can see, Satan is winning with some people. This is ridiculous. You didn't kill 5 damn people, including an 8-year-old child. And 3 other children covered in blood because they were being protected by someone else that you had killed that laid on top of the children. This is ridiculous. I hope they hurry up and catch your ass because you will hurt anybody. You see, you put a little alcohol with the firearm and this is what you get, armed and dangerous and a killer. So if y'all see this killer out there, do not confront him, just dial the police. And you might have to take a run for it. Fight or flight. Here goes the rest of the story. Y'all be careful out there. And don't say shit to your damn neighbors. Leave their ass alone. Just call the police if you have a problem. At least you'll be anonymous. He done went over and just killed up everybody, shot up the house. Crazy ass. Welcome to Straddled Events. On this channel, we bring you the truth. Sometimes the truth is quite ugly, unbearable, and you just don't want to deal with it. But on this channel, you're gonna get it anyway. You are straddled the fence of good versus evil, right versus wrong. And on this channel, we're gonna tell you to do better. Please like, dislike, subscribe, and share the videos. Now let's go.
KPRC 2 News begins right now with breaking news.
That breaking news coming from San Jacinto County. We now know the names of 5 people ranging in age from 8 to 31 who were shot and killed at a home overnight. The suspected gunman is still on the run. Thank you for joining us. I'm Bill Barajas. It all started just before midnight when deputies responded to a harassment call on Walters Road. And here are the victims' names. We just learned them from investigators during a press conference. They are 25-year-old Sonia Argentina Guzman, 21-year-old Diana Velasquez Alvarado, 31-year-old Yulisa Molina Rivera, 18-year-old Jose Jonathan Casares, and 8-year-old Daniel Enrique Lasso. Rochelle Turner has been on the scene all day. She joins us now. And Rochelle, investigators say they are now widening the manhunt for this suspect.
Bill, that's right. They are expanding their search efforts at least 20 miles. Now, the sheriff and the FBI just gave an update. They tell us that their number one priority is finding this suspect who is believed to be armed, dangerous, and a threat to the community. Now, law enforcement agencies are using drones, helicopters, horses, dogs, you name it, to try and find this man. The sheriff did tell us in that press conference that they did ping his cell phone a few times, but turns out it was found in the woods, abandoned. Now, I want you to take a look at your screen. I want to show you the man that they are looking for. His name is Francisco Oropeza. He is 38 years old. He's accused of shooting 5 people, including an 8-year-old child, execution style. This is all according to the sheriff. A judge has also issued an arrest warrant for Oropeza and assigned him a $5 million bond. Authorities believe he left by walking or using a bicycle. Now, this is Sky 2 video from Sky 2. Squad crews flew over the suspect's home and neighborhood. Investigators believe Oropeza was intoxicated and began shooting an AR-style 15 rifle on his front porch. According to deputies, a neighbor asked him to be quiet because they had a baby who was trying to sleep. The suspect responded by telling them it was his property. The sheriff says a person inside the house got video of Oropeza walking to the front door with the rifle. The sheriff says 10 people were in the house, all believed to be from Honduras. 2 of the victims were found lying over children who survived the deadly shooting. Between 50 to 70 officers from multiple agencies are searching for the suspect. We asked the sheriff how confident he feels about finding him, and here's what he had to say.
I feel good about it. If it gets into the darkness, we do have a lot of policemen over there that are aggressively looking for this gentleman. We do have a very good perimeter set up. What we were searching for at the beginning of this search is still evident out there right now. It's just getting to that point.
And we also learned from the sheriff that during this investigation, authorities made contact with Oropeza, but they would not talk about what was said. Now, again, this suspect is considered armed, dangerous, and a threat to the community. One of those victims, who is that 8-year-old, we learned that he was a student at Cleveland ISD. The district did release a statement saying they were heartbroken by this tragic news and will be offering counseling services for staff and students who need them. If you see this suspect, authorities say do not approach him and to give them a call. We'll continue to stay on top of this story and provide you with the latest details on air and online at clicktohouston.com. Reporting live from San Jacinto County, I'm Rochelle Turner, KPRC 2 News.